Mexico tries again. Hello and welcome to the Deal Report. I'm Jeff Kanige. There's oil south of the border, a lot of it, more than 10 billion barrels. But the stuff isn't exactly gushing. Mexico only produces about 2.5 million barrels a day, and the country's recently elected president, Enrique Peña Nieto, wants to change that. A lot of Mexico's oil is hard to reach. It's deep under the Gulf of Mexico or locked in shale. In fact, as the Deal's Claire Poole reports, Mexico might have the fourth largest shale reserves in the world. Getting to that oil is expensive, and Mexico can't afford to do it alone. But under the nation's constitution, the oil belongs to the country's citizens, so overseas companies can't just show up and start drilling. And that's where Peña Nieto's proposal comes in. In his first State of the Union speech, the new president outlined a plan to allow foreign companies to share in the profits of any oil and gas reserves they discover. Claire notes that some experts think that this process could evolve into a production sharing contracts. And Peña Nieto would allow direct foreign investments in refining, distribution, pipelines, and petrochemicals. The goal is to increase production to 3.4 million barrels a day by 2025. Now, Mexico has been down this road before. 13 years ago, then-President Vicente Fox promised to open Mexico's energy industry to private investment. He started with the petrochemical sector, but the companies invited to participate couldn't agree on financial terms and the effort fizzled. Felipe Calderon took over from Fox, and in 2006, he also tried to change the laws to bring in overseas investment. But political opposition blocked that move. So Peña Nieto's plan is not a sure thing. It involves a two-step legislative process, and the second leg requires two-thirds approval in the Mexican Congress. But most observers believe that this time there is enough support for the laws to be in place by next summer. If that happens, and if the big global oil companies can live with the final version of the laws, that's a big if, then deals could start flowing along with more oil. As Claire explains, the oil will still belong to the Mexican people, but companies that transport, process, and store the stuff will be valuable targets, nor partners. So start planning now, because the third try at opening Mexico for business could be the charm. In New York, this is Jeff Kanige for The Deal.